You're the only abnormality here. Let's have you resign. Resign? Well,
Trouble Busters!
thank you so much for taking care of this starting tomorrow.
No problem. My name is Helen. I work at an insurance company. My manager is taking a long-term leave starting tomorrow, so I'll be temporarily in charge of my department because I'm the assistant manager. I'm going to try my best. It's just that Mr. Edmund, who recently started working here, he never responds when I talk to him. He's hard to communicate with. That's not going to hold me back. I need to get it together.
Our manager isn't here. I feel like she'll be easy to argue with. I'm gonna report extra overtime hours to earn extra cash.
What's the matter?
I worked 160 overtime hours. I'll be paid for my hard work, right?
What? Does that mean he's been working 16-hour shifts every day? Hold on a second. Mr. Edmund, I believe you've been going home on the dot.
So what? I've been working from home online to reach out to potential clients, and I've also been studying to earn a certificate as a financial planner. I believe the company recommends all of us to study and earn certificates, right?
That's right, but
If I'm certified, I'd be paid for it. If I study, I'd perform better. I'm doing exactly what I should, right?
it's impressive that you're eager to learn, but studying is something that's considered voluntary, and it wouldn't count as your duty.
My former company used to pay for those hours, though.
But that's not the case with our company, and also about the sales. We value teamwork to communicate with our clients. We'd end up with confusion if you decide to do things on your own.
But I used to have a sales job.
It was from a completely different genre. It makes it a completely different job.
You're not as easy as I thought.
What?
Anyway, isn't the problem about your management skills for you to not acknowledge my work from home?
What?
If only you'd cared about each and every one of your team members, you'd be able to come down to a fair decision, right? You don't seem to care about me on a daily basis, and that's how you ended up neglecting to see my effort.
Well, that's because you tend to ignore me when I talk to you. No, well, that's just an excuse. I can't deny the fact that I've been neglecting to communicate with him as well. I could have understood him well if I tried harder.
Whatever, I just need you to approve my overtime.
I'm sorry, but I can't.
I guess I have no choice but to call the labor board then.
The labor board? No way. He's not making any sense. I didn't do anything that would put me in trouble, even if he calls the labor board. I cannot approve your overtime report. I'm not letting him get away with this. Trouble Busters!
So, I went ahead and called them over. My name is Tucker, and I'm from the Labor Standards Office.
He's real. I can't believe he really called them.
This company has become a subject of our investigation. I told you earlier, but I've been putting in so much effort for this company, but they're not acknowledging it.
He's not speaking in his usual lifeless tone. To add, he's been telling a different story to suit his convenience.
It's almost hard to believe that a company would do something like that to you. You're the only abnormality here. Let's have you resign. Resign? Well, I don't think it's that much of a big deal. We'll go ahead and conduct an investigation about this matter. What? Our mission is to ensure that we protect the workers' rights. Will you please bring over all the documents that we need for this investigation? Please provide me with the work rules, including employment regulations and wage rules, the submitted agreement regarding the Article 36 agreement, the most recent time cards, monthly work reports, payroll ledgers, the notice of working conditions, and a copy of the employment contract. What? That's a lot, but I have nothing to be afraid of. I just want them to acknowledge the work I performed outside of work. It has nothing to do with the internal data. I haven't been considering resignation at this time. The company neglected to approve the overtime hours that should have been acknowledged, and I just need you to prove that I've been treated unfairly.
Overtime hours that should have been acknowledged, huh? You're not going to be able to prove anything when you were never doing what you said you were. Tucker, let me make something clear. We haven't conducted anything unlawfully. Whatever we submit to you and whatever you audit, I can confidently tell you that we've been complying with all regulations.
Huh? What's going on? She doesn't seem to be lying about anything.
By the way, Mr. Edmund here has only worked here for 1 month, and he's still a trainee.
What?
Before you confirm matters on our end, I'd like you to consider what I'm about to tell you.
Tucker, you don't have to take her words seriously.
Let me start by telling you his work ethic in the past month. Despite that, he should be learning his business manners upon reaching out to potential clients by watching and reading the materials that the company provided him. Not only has he not been going through those materials, but he's been taking naps from time to time.
I wasn't taking a nap. I was just resting my brain.
That's not a valid excuse.
I used to have a sales job, and it's not like this is my first full-time job. There's no point in being taught those basics.
Training is something that all employees have to go through upon onboarding with our company, regardless of how many years of past experience you have. To add, you worked a sales job for a components manufacturer. It's going to be different from working a sales job at an insurance company.
Don't treat me like everyone else.
If you come in with such a dismissive attitude, it sends the wrong message to others who are working diligently.
Are you saying that I don't work diligently?
If you don't underestimate the importance of the training and deciding to work passionately, I would acknowledge that you were willing to learn.
Who does she think she is?
I thought he was a quiet person, but he suddenly becomes talkative when he's trying to be in an advantageous position. To add, you tend to go missing during work hours.
I was just using the bathroom.
You were sometimes taking extra rest breaks where others couldn't find you.
What? Were you following me around?
I was worried, so I tried to see if you were doing okay. You were stepping away too frequently.
Who would ever follow me around like that?
To add, you wouldn't even greet the client with decent manners even when I took you to visit our client's office, and you were just sitting right next to me. This was all within the past month alone.
This sounds way different from what I was told. What? Hold on a second. Is there anything that can prove what she's saying about my work ethic?
Everyone in this office is a witness to your work ethic.
Who knows? Maybe everyone's teaming up against me. This company is trying to hide its unlawful conduct. They would do that. Tucker, don't let her fool you like this.
Tucker is here to protect the worker to begin with. Am I in a bad position no matter what I say?
It seems like I was misunderstanding something. We decided to conduct this investigation based on the documents he brought in, including his pay stubs. But there seems to be a discrepancy. Huh?
Does that mean...
I apologize for realizing this so late, but I've been able to see which one of you is telling the truth. What?
My name is Helen. I'm the assistant manager here.
Well, Helen, I hope you forgive me for the rudeness up to this point. I've been able to realize that Mr. Edmund is contradicting himself. Contradicting? Nothing is contradictory. Besides, my work ethic has nothing to do with the fact that I brought you here. And the problem that I'm pointing out is the fact that the company isn't willing to acknowledge my work that was completed from home. I can't possibly have you go against me after being treated so poorly by the company, too. Take a look at this. This is the list of the potential clients that I've either reached out to or planned on reaching out.
Oh, is that?
I haven't been able to seal any contracts, but a few of them are about 90% sealed.
And which clients would those be?
I can't tell you.
Why not?
It's because you're going to steal my credit.
That's not the point here. I'm just trying to confirm the truth.
You can say whatever you want. Also, here, these are the textbooks that I've been using to study to become a certified financial planner. By the way, I'm aiming for the first grade.
Why are you showing us photos of them? Where are the actual books?
I come to the office to do my job. I don't study here. They're heavy, so I left them at home. Based on what you said, you study every night, right? Yeah, sure. Helen, how about you ask a few questions from the practice test to see if he can solve them?
That's a great idea.
What?
If you've been studying every night, you would be able to solve at least a few of the questions, right?
Of course.
There's a website that provides a free practice test. Can you take it quickly? Let's start by having you answer 10 questions. Here you go.
These are multiple choice questions. I might be able to get away with this as long as I have strong intuitions.
You got 2 questions right.
These questions happen to be about topics I haven't studied yet.
But you've been studying this entire past month, haven't you? To add, you weren't studying for just a short time every day. You're claiming that you've been studying for hours every day.
I got unlucky!
This website allows us to specify the topics for the practice test, so maybe we can do that.
This just came into my thought, but were the photos of your textbooks taken at your house? Of course! Can I take a look to see where it was taken? What? There's data that gets recorded when you take photos. It'll tell us the date, time, and the location of the photo. Oh!
That's true. Can we take a look at it?
This is the bookstore by the station.
Your house isn't even near this bookstore.
Well, my brother lives there.
Didn't you say you usually leave your textbooks at your house?
The pin on that GPS is pointing at the bookstore.
You just took those photos without purchasing them.
Why do you guys keep nitpicking on me? The GPS isn't accurate. Were there any residential buildings near that bookstore to begin with?
No, there aren't any. You may not have known this, but you would have to qualify in order to take the FP1 examination.
I know that!
If you lied that you were going for the 2nd grade, I would have believed you a little better. We'll find out the truth by reaching out to our potential clients to see if they've been reached out to by you too. You need to stop lying.
I wasn't lying. It's true that I'm about to seal a contract. There's one.
What?
You can go ahead and call and confirm with that person. Hello, thank you for taking my call. This is Edmund from Trutta Life Insurance. Yes, I've been reporting my progress to my supervisor. Yes, please.
Hello?
Hello! Your team member has been passionately hearing what I had to say, and I've been amazed. It seems like the plans that your company offers are what suits my needs, and I'm planning on going forward to purchase your insurance.
Thank you very much. She sounds legitimate. I'm sorry, but I don't think I got your name.
My name is Emily Edmund.
What?
Oh no, I ended up telling my real name. Sweetie, did they end up finding out?
Have a nice day. Bye.
That lady's last name was also Edmund.
Based on how she sounded, wasn't that your mother? It's just a coincidence.
To add, you've been working so many overtime hours, and you're saying that you've only been successful with 1 client. I thought you've been reaching out to numerous clients.
She keeps bouncing on my words. Mr. Edmund, you've been defeated. After considering all that was discussed, I deem that this company hasn't been conducting any unlawful activities. I have rather only discovered your lies. You might as well admit it at this point. What the heck? Why is this happening to me?
Oh my goodness, I didn't know you could get so loud.
I'm only claiming the rights that I'm entitled to. I've been putting in effort from home. And why is it that your company and the labor board wouldn't just acknowledge it? I believe those efforts were lies to begin with. We just proved that you were lying. What you've been complaining about is for the effort that you've never even put in. But my former workplace acknowledged it. And I don't even know if that's true. Most people who tell lies without malicious intentions and exaggerate the facts are those who are unaware that they're even lying. Are you telling me that I'm a liar? If you're not going to help me, I'm going to find someone else who can help me. I'm going to the Labor Standards Office again. I suggest you not. You're only going to waste your time.
You're saying that because you couldn't even do your damn job right!
Mr. Edmund, you need to calm down. You're old enough to know how to control your emotions.
What did you just say?
You keep blaming others. You're extremely selfish, and you keep lying shamelessly. You're a grown adult, so you should be ashamed of yourself.
How dare you say that?
That's enough.
CEO?
Everyone's been troubled because they can't get to work.
I'm so sorry.
Was your name Edmund? Let's put aside whether you were telling the truth about working from home. You've already caused a different problem to begin with.
What?
You disobeyed all of Helen's orders. The company runs with an operation, and in order for the operation to run, those with supervisory positions give orders to the team. By disobeying her orders, you're going against the company's policies.
What? Even the CEO is like that, huh? This is terrible. Fine, I quit. Are you guys happy now? I'm gonna make sure you guys pay me the retirement pay. I wasn't at fault and I deserve it.
Are you trying to request retirement pay when you've only worked here for 1 month?
He's completely out of control. I don't even know what to say to you at this point.
How do we make him give up?
May I finally show you what I'm really capable of?
Huh?
As labor standards inspectors, we are authorized to enter business establishments to investigate potential violations of labor laws. If violations are found, we have the authority to arrest employers, conduct searches, and refer cases for prosecution.
Yes, I am aware.
To put it another way, I also have a fairly solid understanding of laws beyond labor law, including constitutional and criminal law. Well, I made it sound impressive, but what I'm about to say is something that all of us would know. Submitting false claims. For example, fraudulently requesting overtime pay is considered illegal.
What? It's not illegal. It's a legal claim.
Are you still saying that?
Is there anything that proves that I made false claims? You don't have one, do you?
You also can't prove that your claims are legitimate.
Can I reveal his other sins?
What other sins?
It's about the list of potential clients that he presented earlier. That list is actually classified information from our company. Taking and using confidential company lists without permission is considered unauthorized use.
What?
He used the client list with interest to gain profit on his end. You're saying that he may be prosecuted for that too, right?
What the heck? Why?
Either way, every company has rules and discipline, and one thing we know for a fact is that your words and actions aren't aligned with them.
Damn it, it's so stressful to have a job.
That's your opinion.
See? You keep saying things about everything I say. I hate people like you.
And right back at you.
I'm sure you're also stressed out about work, too.
I can't necessarily negate that. We all stress out about certain things to a certain extent. We're all humans.
I just hate the way you talk.
Then, so be it.
I wanted to stir everything up, just everything I hate.
Is that your true feeling? I guess you're admitting it now.
Does hard, steady work really pay off? No, it doesn't. That's something I realized after living for 45 years. Not everything pays off in this society, so I'm better off taking advantage of whatever I can. That's the best way to survive this society.
It's not like I don't entirely understand what you're trying to say, but you're not in the right direction.
You're complicating things for yourself.
Please stop victimizing yourself at this point. You need to realize that we are the victims. I understand that it's challenging for you to accept the reality that all of us here are proving to you, but...
You'll never be able to undo the damage you've done to yourself.
I said I'm not in the wrong.
You can think and say whatever you want.
but the law is not going to let you get away with it. Unlawful claim of overtime pay is a fraudulent action. You've also embezzled the client information. I'll be filing a police report against you.
What?
By the way, have you ever heard of false reporting? It's exactly what you've done. It's a crime to report false crime or disaster to public authorities. I'm considered a part of public authority, so you may be charged with false reporting and fraudulent obstruction of business as well.
Crime, crime, crime. You're like a parade of crimes.
What? But all I did was call the labor board.
To report false statements, once again, if the company were truly at fault, you wouldn't be in this situation. Regretting won't undo your sins. Is there anything else you'd like to say?
Can we just pretend that none of this happened?
Excuse me?
I'll admit that everything was a lie to you and you too. I'll apologize as sincerely as I can, and I don't mind resigning from my job too. So if you can please pretend that I never existed to begin with. Please, please don't report me to the police.
You're still being selfish. I don't know what to say to you. No matter how much you apologize at this point, you only have one future ahead of you. You can regret and confess all you want on the other side of the bars.
Oh no! If only I had never tried to take advantage of workers' rights!
As soon as Edmund was done crying, he ran off like the breeze. But he was wrong if he thought he'd get away by running. Our CEO filed a police report against him for embezzling classified information. He was found and taken into custody and was ultimately sentenced to imprisonment.
I was just trying to let out my stress to the world.
I'm very sorry for the erroneous investigation this time around.
Don't worry about it, as long as you understood what happened. And I'm grateful that you're treating me with ramen as a token of apology. We get free extra noodles up to twice.
I think I'm okay without the extra noodles.
Trouble Busters!